Sharman sir. Sharman sir, इकडे.
IRFS had a grand success last year with 60 developers on board and more than 250 projects. And this time it's going to be bigger and better. Yeah, we are doing it across 10 cities and we have more than 300 developers.
Thank you. Good afternoon and thank you everyone for taking the time to come here. IRFS is basically a brainchild which Amura created last year. The whole idea behind that was to create the largest deal discovery platform without any brokers in between. So the platform is for the developers and the customers to interact directly. And there is a large enough marketing presence for them to get deals done faster. It's become more significant in today's market where people are postponing their buying. So I think this time definitely he's agreed to come on board, and thank you for that to him. And that allows us to even get more traction on the online platform as a Bollywood celebrity comes on board from a marketing standpoint.
Now I'll ask Ketan Sabnis to enlighten us with a few technology-related stuff. No IRFS.
As Vikram mentioned, it's a very short duration campaign that you'll be seeing. So the flash sale starts and ends in 15 days. So there's a lot of traffic that is going to be driven to the website. There are so many campaigns. So there's a lot of technology which we are kicking in. Because you cannot execute such a massive campaign with all of them. How do you ensure there are some 10 different platforms across which it will go, right from radio to online, YouTube, Facebook, you'll see display, you'll see native advertising, you'll see multiple platforms where this advertising is going to go. So how do you manage your campaign?
India's biggest online property sale IRFS is back. यहाँ पर है 600 से ज़्यादा प्रोजेक्ट्स पर अमेजिंग डील्स एंड डिस्काउंट्स। 10 लाख से लेकर 5 करोड़ तक के घर, लेकिन ये ऑफर्स है सिर्फ कुछ ही दिनों के लिए। तो आज ही रजिस्टर कीजिए www.irfs.in पर। आपका फेवरेट घर चुनो, डिस्काउंट कूपन्स को डाउनलोड करो और कूपन्स को रिडीम करो और बस घर हो गया आपका, क्योंकि अब रुका तो गया।
अरे कहां जा रहे हो?
मैं अभी रुका तो गया।
अरे
जी हाँ दोस्तों, इंडियाज बिगेस्ट ऑनलाइन प्रॉपर्टी सेल IRFS इज बैक। यहां पर है 600 से ज्यादा प्रोजेक्ट्स पर अमेजिंग डील्स एंड डिस्काउंट्स। 10 लाख से लेकर 5 करोड़ तक के घर, लेकिन ये ऑफर्स है सिर्फ कुछ ही दिनों के लिए। तो आज ही रजिस्टर कीजिए www.irfs.
In case any of you have any kind of questions for Vikram Kotnis or Sharman Joshi, you're free to go ahead.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Sharman Joshi. Excuse me. Hi. Yeah. Bollywood actors have normally been known to do a lot of property investments. What is your take on, if at all you had to buy a house, what kind of a house do you actually look for? And what are the legalities you actually ensure are in place? Perspective is a general perspective, not related to Amura.
Sure. Yeah. Morning to everyone. Yeah, absolutely. See, I'm going by fairly simple guidelines, and I want to bring in Amura at this point of time because really I feel it's a very unique service that they're providing.
Yeah.
And as a buyer, I'm always looking for the best deal possible, like everyone is. And more importantly, that this is the rock bottom price. It cannot go below this. So I don't need to look elsewhere and move on with my investment or whatever purpose I'm buying that property for. For me, I prefer to be in the prime areas of major metro cities at this point of time. for no other reason, because those are properties or spaces where the demand for property always remains. It's areas, they're called prime areas for reasons. Most of the people want to be in that space. And effectively, the prices of a property are most unlikely to drop. So that's the basic simple principle I use and adapt. And then unless if I come across some deal which is possibly on the outskirts or the suburbs of the city, I'm talking within the city right now, or around the city, then I look into it and see if I want to go ahead with it.
Do you actually have a holiday home somewhere in India?
I have a little holiday home in Revdanda. It's like a gated colony, nothing too fancy, simple and sweet. Yeah.
Okay. My next question is to the team of Amura. Could you share some statistics of the figures which you had in your first edition, and where do you look yourself with the second edition being launched?
So last year, primarily we had more than 6 lakh of traffic landing on to the website in 15 days, and we generated more than 40,000 inquiries, and some 10,000 coupon downloads happened. Reason being, there was a...
How many actual conversions
we got from last year, where last year we only had 60 developers. All the major brands, right from Tata to Godrej to Hiranandani's, for the first time were on a single platform and all those areas where there is sub 1 crore pricing. And we did not have anything in that range last year. So this time we dropped the pricing. We said, we want to work with more developers. We want to primarily do the due diligence, only no pre-launches, no soft launches. Projects which have either a ready possession or permissions are through. We will only go with that, but the entry point was made lower. So this time we are working with almost more than 300 developers actually. So that allows us to increase the reach. Now we have properties from 10 lakh, and we have consciously made an attempt that we go out into every micro market, do the research, get more developers on board in every segment. So we don't miss out, and this time the traffic definitely will be almost twice of what we had done last time. Sharman being on board again allows us to take it to the next level. Google has also put in a lot of effort with us because they have stopped GeoSF now. So whatever the e-commerce push was to be done, they had done so. Now they are taking these initiatives with agencies. So that's the reason we've been working with them for the last 4 months to integrate as much technology, media, marketing strategies, and all these integrate into a fabulous platform that we can bring to the market.
Okay, the next question again is to Sharman, is that you have Dussehra coming in. What is the costliest gift you've ever purchased on Dussehra so far?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
Dussehra coming in. What is the costliest gift you have actually purchased on Dussehra or on Diwali?
My parents are responsible for this. They've never been that culturally inclined, and traditions and all that they've never followed. So I have not marked these days, Dussehra or Diwali, the day of purchase or anything. Just go with the flow through the year. So I'm sorry.
Hello. Regarding you mentioned 10 cities, which cities? 10 cities. Regarding about how much minimum square feet area available, the flats, and what about if you can just do it on the open plot also regarding future, and regardless particularly what is the kind of the minimum 10 lakhs it is available with the square.
So we are still adding cities. Right now we are focused on metros. Major inventory movement anyways happens in metros. So confirmed 4 metros are obviously Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Chennai, Delhi. So these are the ones we are doing for sure. We are trying to add secondary cities like Ahmedabad, then Nasik and all these areas, because Coimbatore, because most of the developers have their properties. Goa is another destination where mostly these are looked at as second homes or second home destinations. Commercial spaces we are not very focused on. This is purely for residential, because primarily what happens in commercial transactions is it's a long drawn transaction because it's financially complicated. Because if it's a bare shell, then what are the exit terms? How much longer do you want it for? So commercial transactions probably can never be done on a flash sale kind of a platform. Only there are some small offices and shops which are getting onboarded, which we feel can be bought fast if the price is lucrative. Open plots will also be there. We have made sure that all the title is clear and basically all the required sanctions are in place.
We have seen a lot of celebrities are getting into real estate. So what is your plan into? Are you getting into?
No plans as of now. But yeah, I find it very interesting and exciting, real estate by itself. So I don't know, never say never. I could possibly in the future.
So where you are already in Rave Danda, what you said, you have a small cottage kind of. So even that is a blooming area. So getting into that in future.
Yeah, Lonavala actually, I prefer that. Rave Danda is a little far off, so I don't end up going that often. But Lonavala is a better bet around Lonavala. Those are the spaces that interest me overall as a personal investment, and also from people from Mumbai, that would be a great space to be in. There's already lots being done there, but it still holds potential in my opinion. Yeah.
How different will be your project than others?
My project?
Yeah. If you're coming up.
We are not talking projects here. Yeah, it's way off.
Okay, thank you.
My question to you is, there's a saying that every 6 years or 7 years, there was slump in the, if you see record of 30 years.
Half year to come, it will remain like this and it will remain stable for a year, 1.5 years to come.
Thank you.
New features or new products are being developed at Google, which are supposed to hit the market probably 6 months or a quarter later, are available to us early. So we get beta accesses. We get to work with them in terms of developing custom solutions also. So some of the things where we wanted to automate a lot of call tracking.
I mean, I'm not speaking of your the 600 plus which you mentioned. I'm talking of the general market, Indian market. What is your assessment? Can you share some figures?
Yeah, I think I'll give it to Vinay. He's a better person to answer that.
Right.
Can I get the question?
Yeah, my question was, you're a very popular film star. What is the value you actually bring to the real estate table?
What do I bring to the table?
Yes.
I think just the face to the entire endeavor that these guys are, set upon.
Yeah.
That's the value addition I would imagine. There's no other expertise involved. Just the recall value that they see my face, it might draw their interest and eventually to what the platform that they're offering.
So, okay, what are you, as part of this particular campaign, what more are you going to do? I mean, the face obviously sells, but I am looking at in terms of, are you going to be a part of some roadshow or something like that in which they might want to do?
No such extensive plans have been made. I think the film that you saw that, which is going to be played out on the internet.
Yeah.
And apart from which, I don't think as of now they have any extensive plans. Maybe for the third edition of it.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
Hello. Sir, I have 3 questions for you. First is, we have the reports that because of GST implications, many people are not keen to buy houses as of now. They are waiting for the GST announcement. Second, are you planning anything to tap the 7th pay commission? I mean the government employees to go for this sale process part. And third, what target you have for the under construction and the ready position properties?
Okay. So GST.
Hi, can you hear me? So my first question is to Sharman. So you might be aware of you might have followed the whole Amrapali fiasco where MS Dhoni was a brand ambassador, and then, the people sort of insisted that because, there were some problems with the projects and possession and delivery didn't happen, and they requested him, and he stepped down as a brand ambassador. So I know Amura, obviously they're not developers, this is a completely different concept, but, as somebody who's relatively new into real estate endorsements, Did you have any concerns? Because there have been issues with celebrity endorsements in the sector in the past. So when you decided to be the face of IRFS, did you have any concerns of that nature, or were you completely on board with it?
See, across the board, all kinds of endorsements that I undertake, legally I'm not bound by where in which I'm answerable for any product that I endorse. And I think that's quite a well-known fact even amongst the people. What I bring to the table is not any surety of what the product will deliver. I am only endorsing the product on the basis of being a celebrity and giving a face value to that product. Morally, if I am endorsing a product and I feel responsible for it and I feel that I should step down as a brand ambassador or do a little more in whichever way I can to safeguard the interests of the people, then I possibly would. But thankfully, such a situation has not come up so far. And yeah, that's where I stand.
My next question is for the Amora team. So, I mean, we've been talking about, you know, the whole...
Just want to ask, the campaign says Ruka to Gaya. So have you ever had a Ruka to Gaya moment in your life where you just couldn't take a decision and the opportunity got lost? And how relevant Ruka to Gaya is? It's a lighter question.
All the time, no? Yeah. Ab Ruka to Gaya is relevant every now and then, yeah. You may have so many situations, opportunities which you might have felt that had I acted upon at that point of time, it would have worked out for the better. And sometimes not. So, but yeah, all the time.
Yeah, my question, hello, yeah. I want to know like how you safeguard your customers when it comes to dispute with the builder developers. Sharman sir, एक solo पीछे कर दिया आपने. Enter. Yeah. Sir. Sir, one more yes. Sir, wait. Wait, please, sir. Thank you.
Amura is the platform that is providing these properties online, over 600 properties from various price range, assuring you the rock bottom price available for these properties. And I am associated with that as a brand ambassador for this endeavor. And you might have seen that little ad film that we shot for it. And yeah.
Very excited to have Sharman on board. This definitely helps us take the brand to the next level and the association. We put in a lot of effort with Google, and the team has been working hard. So with a guy like Sharman on board, we hope that we see new heights of success this year.
बहुत सारे बॉलीवुड के सेलिब्रिटीज हैं जो रियल एस्टेट में इन्वॉल्व हैं, तो मतलब आप भी इन फ्यूचर मतलब ऐसा कुछ करेंगे?
जी, रियल एस्टेट टाइकून 10 साल के बाद मैं ही रहूँगा और कोई नहीं देखेगा.
शर्मन, एक ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनने के बाद एक ब्रांड को लेके आपकी क्या प्रायोरिटीज़ बन जाती है?
ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनने के बाद
हाँ, आपकी मतलब कैसे देखते हैं आप ब्रांड को एंडोर्स करने से पहले? कोई सर्च होता है, किस तरह से देखते हैं?
मैं ब्रांड को ऑफ कोर्स एक there has to be a certain value that they are providing to the market, and certain standards that they follow is what I look into, and thereafter I just hope and pray that it is revived for the second year.
Sharman, one of our Indian soldier is killed by the terrorist yesterday. What do you want to say about them, in our Indian soldiers?
I just want to say that my sympathies are with the family. And I'm glad that he gave his life while performing his duty, and I salute to him and have absolute honor and extremely grateful, me and my entire family and the whole of India, for the services that he's provided us.
Sharman, do you really think कि पाकिस्तान एक्टर जो बॉलीवुड में हैं उन्हें भी ये बॉलीवुड छोड़ के पाकिस्तान जाना चाहिए, जैसे सलमान ने स्टेटमेंट दिया इसको लेकर?
फ़िलहाल जो माहौल है उस हिसाब से मुझे ये लगता है कि हमें हमारे देश के लिए वी शुड स्टैंड अप फॉर इट. इस टेंशन भरे माहौल में जहाँ सरहदों पे इस किस्म की लड़ाई चल रही है, आई थिंक as the people of this country, from whichever walk of life we are, we have to stand up for our nation. And unfortunately, I understand that I am an actor, and I understand that art is all that we are concerned with, and love is primarily the message we are sharing. But at the same time, our friends from Pakistan who are actors in various capacities that they may hold, maybe during this time it might not be such a good idea, because our soldiers are laying their lives out there on the border, and we cannot be supporting art at this point of time, which is a very important part of society. But depending on the situation in the country at the time, in the future maybe things get easier and we sort out our differences, you're most welcome to be back again.
Thank you so
Thank you.
शर्मन, जिस तरीके से आज के टाइम में बच्चों की तो जिस तरीके से आज के टाइम ओके एक सवाल है,
एक आखिरी सवाल कर लेते हैं मेरे पास।
सर जिस तरीके से आज के टाइम में बच्चों के हेल्थ एंड इश्यूज़ को लेके आज के टाइम में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, तो उसी तरीके से सर एक इवेंट होने वाले सर रनिंग इवेंट मुंबई जूनियर मैराथन, तो सर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे बॉलीवुड के?
कुछ नहीं कहना चाहूँगा दोस्त, थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू।